Hello everyone, and welcome back to the beautiful city of Tassa Springs, our vanilla City Skylines playthrough. And thank you so much for the support on the last episode where we built this beautiful nature reserve park in this peninsula between the Via Tassa and the highway. In today's episode, we are going to focus on an industrial battery to sort of support the Tassas over here, our forestry. And we're going to create that sort of down here in this general area here, which means we'll have space enough to create a new intersection here. And speaking of intersection, we must go back and take a look at this, because in the very first episode, we created this beautiful intersection. And in that episode, I said that this was an intersection that I saw in a overcharged egg video, but that he may have gotten the inspiration from this specific intersection from a Yumble or an Imperator video. He has then later told me that that's actually not true, that he himself came up with this design and this specific intersection right here. If you want to see in what video he created that in, I'll link it up here in the corner. It's from the very first episode of his Noob's Guide. And well, I apologize for for wrongly assuming that you didn't come up with this. And in order to sort of rectify that, we're going to call this, where is here, William Bridge. You will then be the overcharged overpass. There you go. So go watch that video from Overcharged X. And in order to build this, we have to buy a new tile. We're still only working on 2 tiles here. So we're going to go in here and we're going to grab this one. It has oil, which is nice. It also has some forestry. And we have air and road. This map does not have any ferry connections. I do believe we do have some train connections. We do. It's right there. Duh. All right. So we're going to purchase this. We're not worrying too much about money. That's the beauty of these long detailing time lapses that we do. The money is just coming in from this forestry. However, now we're going to create a little intersection here. We'll make a little Trumpet Interchange, I think. And to get started on this, we'll take this node right here with the road guidelines on, and we'll just go out by sort of one dash here. So we have a little bit of space to work with, and we'll make it the distance of 5. Here we go. So 5 tiles there. Then we'll take our curved road. We'll go out again by 5. Make sure our elevation is on the lowest. Go out by 5. We'll go up by 1. And we'll just repeat this sort of pattern here until we can get to about there. And then we'll go back to our straight road tool. We'll go to, without the road guidelines now, we'll go to the center of the highway here. Make sure we put down a pillar, a node, so that we get a pillar there. Then we'll move to, what is this distance? That's 1240. So we'll do the same distance here, 1240. Boom. Something like this. Then we can grab this one and pull it into the highway where it led us, basically. And then, of course, we have to turn this one around. Cool. And then we'll make sure that our pillar is in the center again. Another 1240 here. And then grab our curve tool here. And now it gets a little bit tricky, because now we have to follow this, but it's no longer 5, right? So we'll just have to measure it out a little bit. And that's not correct. Let's do that again. So we'll do 7. That's also not correct. 8. There you go. That's the correct one. And then we'll go down by 1. We'll come out here by this. What was that? 6 or 7? Go down by 1 again. And then, well, if I can find my way around here. Not here, but here. That should be good enough, yes. And that should bring us down to the floor at a distance of 840. And then we can bring that into the highway again. Like so. And there we have an off-ramp. And then from here, we can start coming down to the ground again. Now, the question is, how do we want to meet up with our industry roads, right? And I think another Trumpet Interchange. So basically a double Trumpet Interchange. So we'll go to our medium roads here, and I'll choose the medium industry road, and we'll grab this road guideline here, and we'll go out just in the center of these two so that we know we have space on either side of the of this road to have the pillars. Then I'll just drag this over to about here, possibly have a roundabout here. I don't want to get too close to these because this is noisy, but we will have to connect them up maybe here and here so that they can come through and so on and so forth. We'll also connect it up directly to the forestry. But back to this. We'll come to the other side of this industry road here and drag it out as well. And then come back to two-way and drag it over to about here, just so we're in the ballpark of where we want to be. Did that catch? Yes. Perfect. Cool. Nice. If you want to see how it's going to look with the on-ramps, we can go in and upgrade these. Beautiful, beautiful. Of course, we'll come in and detail this. And of course, these guys are going to meet up as well. There's going to be an out and an on. We'll get to that. All right, so let's create the overpass here. And I want to make sure that not so much on this side, but on this side, that our pillar is in the right spot. And I know that it needs to go out by 4 grid spaces. So I'm going to turn the road guidelines off. This is 4. I said 4, I meant 6. So 4, 5, 6. There you go. The reason for that is we need enough space to curve this around and come underneath there. So we'll do that right now. So we'll come to our curve tool, turn our road guidelines back on, and we'll come up by a distance of 5 units here, and then come down by 1 on our lowest elevation there. Cool. And we'll do the same, 5 and 1 down, and then right here. So 4 on that one, and then down to ground level, like so. And then we can come back into our straight tool and boom, there we have it. A beautiful, beautiful intersection. Then let's grab this one, drag it over to here and to here, and then curve tool. And we'll have to come out now by a little bit more. I believe 9 is the correct one. Nope. So it's 7, wasn't it? Yes. We established that before. Down by 1. So 5, 6, 7. Down by 1. Like so. And then 4. And down by another one. And then straight into that. And there we have a very nice looking double trumpet interchange right now. How do we get from here over to here? Well, we have a few different possibilities. One is to have them meet up with this street and then go over, and then, you know, the same on the other side. But I think for this particular intersection, we're going to do something a little bit different. On either side, we're going to block off this so that we know we have a pillar on either side of the highway, on either side of the street. The reason for that is because if we look at all of these nodes, it's a big hot mess that we don't want. So we're going to remove it. Okay, and we'll leave it like this. Then we'll take our two-way street and we'll just connect them up straight so that the nodes are nice and evenly split. All right, we'll worry about all the directions afterwards. It's already a hot mess. So then we can go back actually and delete this and this, this and this. Perfect. So now, what I had in mind is, well, on either side, create a, not there, there, a road that runs alongside this. And then we can come in here. I'm going to turn the road guidelines off for this one. And we'll come out until the pillar of this road is 2 spaces out from the industry road here, right? With the curve tool. So it's about there. Is it? No, there. All right. And then we'll curve it over to there, go down by 1, come back into our straight tool here, and we'll go out by 7, down by 1, and then curve it in like so. Perfect. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Boom, right there. It meets up perfectly in that intersection. How nice is that? We'll do the exact same thing on the other side. And there you have it. A double trumpet interchange with a Dexto take on it. All right, so I'm going to go quickly through here and make sure that all the arrows are in the right direction, and upgrade the roads to the on-ramp, and then I'll be right back. All right, and that is it. So now we have a double trumpet, big interchange here, right? This is going to support a lot of heavy industry traffic. Of course, I want to do one thing really quickly. I want to check for modern art. We do have a little bit there, but not too bad. We don't have any, we do here, and here. And of course, another thing that we want to not have are any lights here. So we'll go to our traffic routes and make sure that we do not have traffic lights on those. Perfect. And I think now we're ready to create an industrial grid. Okay, so the grid is going to lay on this side. Let's get into this. So we'll create a roundabout here, and we'll do that with our normal road here, our one-way, 2-lane, if I can speak, and we'll do it by, we'll say a distance of 5 on either side. All right, so there, that should be big enough, I believe. Famous last words, like so. Nice. Just a nice little roundabout. Do we not have a one-way industry road? I don't think we do. Do we? We do. In that case, I'm using that. How did I not know that? Oh, I've used this before. I've used this in sort of a, where it created a roundabout under construction. Yeah, I remember. You can watch that up here in the corner. This is going to be gridded. So if you don't like grids, look away. Just look away now. This is industrial, right? I am thinking we should have some sort of a one-way system in this place. But let me draw out the grid first, and then we can come into looking at that. I'll speed this up for you while we lay down the grid. All right, and I think that should do it. Nope, that one. And you need to come out. So it's not the prettiest or most logistically sound system, but I think it'll work. But we'll have, sorry, I'm fighting with a fly here that just insists on sitting on my arm. Can you not? They have to go this way. They can go in here and then either out or up. And then from there, they can go there, up or there. And yeah, if you need to get here, you just either go that way around or in here. Can you get to here? Can you get to here? Yes, this two-way. Is that okay being a two-way? No, that should also be a one-way. But the other way around, so you can come in there. Let's take an industrial road here, and we'll just curve it around. Come out of the forestry here, and we'll curve around the forest here. Like, yeah, like so. Yeah, let's see what they think about that. If they'll take this, perfect. If not, we'll figure something else out. Let's see what happens. Now, we do have a little bit of industrial demand. So let's start first by making a little bit. I think we'll just, yeah, we'll take this one. This umber forestry. Will we though? No, we'll make it a separate. We'll make it a separate one. Yeah, we'll just make a little district right here. And I think we'll take this pocket with us as well. Birdsong Park. We'll call this the Rodini Forestry Park after Rodini, one of my wonderful subscribers. Thank you so much for your support and for being active. And we'll get to your name suggestion for our nature reserve here just in a second. But for now, we'll throw on a forestry specialization here, which means if I zone out industry now, this will all be sort of forestry processing buildings, right? We'll do something like this. I don't want any zoning on this outside road, but we'll zone it out like this. So here it'll be 4x4, like so. And that should be good. And then the same here. This can be zoned in like this. I'm going to remove it from here and from here. And actually from here as well, since that's sort of a main road, that one's somewhat okay. And then we'll do, that one is a one-way as well, isn't it? Yes. How perfect is that? All forestry exports coming through here. Is that a, that's a light. Oh, we want none of that. Go away. We don't need you. Not yet, at least. Maybe we'll make it even easier for the forest to get out. But they seem to be liking this. Does that alleviate some of the forestry traffic here? It should. Still see some trucks. Okay, so whoever is coming from here is still going there. That's okay. That's okay. I can understand that because otherwise you'd have to cross all of this. So power is a problem. Is it? Oh, very much so. Let's go back to 1 speed here. Calm down. Relax. Ugh. We'll just, whatever. Throw it up there. Just give me some power. We'll come in, we'll play in pause right now. We'll come in from this roundabout and we'll just come down straight to create a frontage road like so for now, all right? We'll grab our industry road, come out by a distance of 150, and now we're going to create a little secure entrance, all right? So we'll create a secure, a two-way toll booth, a secure toll booth, all right? And then in this pocket here is where we'll have some of our water treatment and stuff. So let's see if we drag it out to about here. Yeah, that should give us some space. So let's check it out. What do we have? What do we have? We have some water tanks. So we'll use that and we'll put those right here. Okay. We have an eco inland water treatment center, and I actually want that to be facing the other way. So I wonder if there's space for that. We put it here and then grab this road and come out. Yes. So wait, hey, stay with me now. But I'm going to move it over just a little bit to about here. And then I want to see if this will fit in there. Just about not. Okay, we'll fit it in somewhere else. For sure. Actually, if we move it over even further. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so thinking in progress. All right, bear with me here. The road maintenance building, all right? It's a beautiful, beautiful, just stunning asset. So with that, we can come back in here, and we'll grab our inland water treatment plant, all right? And I want 2 of these next to each other, but I want them facing the other way, all right? So on the back of these, I wonder if it'll let me put a road right there. No, it won't. Fantastic. But that's okay, because actually we'll delete this because I want their backs to be sort of naked, all right? So we'll put them here like so and so. Nice. All right, I love that. I love that. From the Natural Disasters DLC, we also have this pumping service, right? Which doesn't do a lot in terms of, you know, what we're building here, but it's a very beautiful building, and we'll clamp this in right here as well, all right? And it's such a beautiful little building. I love this pumping service, right? Partnered with these. You had me at hello. All right, very nice. I think we can hit play again, and that should all go away. Let's see. Go to 3-speed and... Although you still don't have enough fuel. It's very strange. I haven't experienced that before. Is that because we have like a fuel truck stuck in there or something? Oh, now you got fuel. All right. And now everybody has electricity. Cool. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Anyways, now we have a little sewage treatment, which I think should put us at a spot where we can probably turn down that a little bit, because we're spending a large amount of money on it. What about electricity? Yeah, we can throw that down to a little further down. 120, 115, 110, 110. Perfect. right now we're going to come into our Grove Brook Park here, and we're going to name it after a suggestion from David Rodini, who you may remember from our Rodini Forestry area over there. The Aqueduct Way Reserve. There you go. Thank you so much for your suggestion, David Rodini, and thank you so much for being a supporter of this channel. So I just noticed that the bitrate of this recording was a bit off, so I'm sorry if you had to look at some pixelated. Whenever I did something like that, it turned very pixelated. I know these people are screaming for workers, which is fine. I'm gonna let the game play, and they're probably gonna abandon all of this, which is okay, because we'll come back in the detailing time lapse anyways and put in some more specific assets. However, I'm going to actually drag this district out a little bit, because out here we don't have fertile land. We don't have a lot of trees, which means any forestry specialization building that comes in here will be sort of processor plants, right? And they'll create resources and stuff that can then be sold in the city. And we'll come back later and zone this out. Probably going to be using Find It and Plop the Growables to do that, because I'm very specific with the assets that I want in here. Of course, for those playing on console, this would mean you zone out different sizes that you want, and then you delete the buildings that you don't want, and then make the buildings that you like historical. So on console, this is a bit of a patience game. It is only vanilla assets, so you can still play along on console and such. Cool. The other thing I was thinking about is, if I can find it, sorry for the motion sickness, is I might move this over just a little bit so I can wrap it in a road. And I want to sort of play with that idea. So let's see what that would look like. If I put it here, I think we could fit in another. It's not gonna like it a lot. Oh, right. I see you there. Almost had it. It's not gonna like it. There you go. And then I think to up here and then in like that. There you go. So how does that look? Yeah, I like that. So you're coming off the highway here, right? Very close to this building. I like this. And then with the dirt road here, I'm gonna lay out some of these. So these will eventually be train tracks and such. I think in this amount of space should be good. Of course, we don't have trains yet. We'll get those in at 11,000, where we also get metros and such. So at 11,000, we're going to do quite a big public transportation build, I believe. Anyways, let's grab our road here. And I think right here next to this should be good looking. Could we potentially do something like this? Yes. Yeah, that'll be nice. This is going to be a depot, right? So I'll just mark this out so we don't forget it. The Cedar District will do train depot when we come to that. Perfect. Let's finish up this little guy here. So I think we could have something on the end here, right? Do we have my favorite unique buildings unlocked? Are you under here? Yes, we do. Perfect. All right, so I'll be using the local, not that one, this one. Yes. Ooh, I love this building. I think we could even do something different here. Let's take a road from the middle and drag it to here, and let's see. So these from the Japanese, from the modern Japan, these buildings are amazing. All right, I can't tell you how much I love these buildings. So we'll put two here. All right, wait, whoa. These will be sort of the administrative buildings of this area. And look at this. They are so beautiful. All right, imagine this being the administrative area. I think from here we should be able to drag down a road as well. Maybe we can have a little something here. Should we? No, that can stay there. That's fine. And then we'll just frame this these water tanks in like so. That'll be nice. And then in this little space, we'll put a taxi depot. Look at that. Now we also have taxis in the city. Of course, they won't be very useful right now because we don't have any taxi stands. We'll get to that. Man. In this overcharged overpass, I think we do have to charge it a little bit more because this intersection right here is carrying a lot, or causing a lot of traffic rather, because, well, it's just everything is coming through that. We'll get back to that. For now, we're going to leave it like this. And I think this is the beginning of a very nice place. Let's take a look down here. How does this look? Ooh, it's fantastic, man. I love these modern Japanese assets. They're so well made, all right? But let's jump into a detailing time lapse, shall we? All right, well, that is going to do for me today, guys. So thank you so much for watching along, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already and you want to follow along on this amazing journey of Tassa Springs, which is starting to take shape into a beautiful, beautiful city. But as always, until next time, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night. Bye bye.